stories like this are gonna happen. Just so you know, before I get into the details, because it is maybe alarming. It is something that some people might find troubling. They might find it a little bit gruesome, a little bit sad. And it's okay. It's okay to have that reaction. But you will become numb to this. This will become probably daily, at least a weekly occurrence. It's not something that is going to stop by any means. A 41-year-old man named Michael Mott stepped in front of a plane at the Denver International Airport. He managed to scale an 8-foot barbed wire fence 2 miles away from the terminal. He walked directly into the path of a Frontier Airlines Airbus that was hitting takeoff speeds for a flight to Los Angeles. And yes, it is a little bit alarming. I will say that. I will say that right now it feels a little bit much. I admit it. I admit that. I can admit that. All I'm saying is eventually this will be nothing. This will just be like traffic. There's traffic on the I-20. It's going to be nothing. It's going to be nothing. We're not even going to bat an eye at shit like this. Oh, another man steps in front of a plane. He decides that he just can't pick a fucking side. The future it's too depressing. It's too unnerving. We don't know what's coming. You're going to have more and more people that walk directly in front of a plane right when it's ready to take off. The airport's motion sensors did go off when he jumped the fence, but the operator on duty looked at the cameras, saw a herd of deer nearby, and figured that was the problem. I know what you're probably thinking. That feels like that security officer was kind of doing really bad at the job. I don't think so. He obviously saw the man, but he also knows that this is to come. He was briefed a while ago. It feels jarring only to us. It feels alarming to us because we're on the outside. It feels out of nowhere. It feels a little bit crazy, a little bit insane. But that's not what it is. That's not what it is. This isn't somebody that is just being negligent. He saw him. He saw him. He was briefed. Hey, this is it's getting a little bit crazy. This whole future shit, huh? What are you saying? You're saying I'm out of a job? No, 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 no. Calm down. Calm down. You you have a job still, for now. For now. We'll talk. Give it a few months. But for now, you have a job. I just wanted to let you know that some responsibilities are gonna be placed on your shoulders. And I know you can handle it. You've been here for years. You know we love you. We know we love you. Jim. Jake. What we know you know we love you. Jake. You know we love you. And you can handle these responsibilities. Can't you? Now it doesn't come with a raise, but because of everything that's happening in the world, people, nut jobs, they're probably going to be jumping the fence. Okay? And they're not jumping the fence to hurt you. I'm not trying to make you feel worried or anything like that. You're safe. You're completely safe. You're completely safe. Everything's fine. This isn't about you. This isn't about us, honestly. This is going to be happening all around the world. I'm just letting you know that people they're going to be jumping the fence. Probably within the next couple of weeks. 5, 6 weeks tops. You're going to get somebody that jumps over the fence. And I just want you to look the other way. Just kind of let it happen, okay? Because they're going to run directly into a plane that is taking off to end their life. It's going to happen. And I know you can handle it. Like I said, Jim, Jake, we love you. We love you. And we know you can handle it. You can handle it, right, bud? All right. Put her fucking there. I think this was just a man that was following orders. He knew that this is the future. You can't stop them all. We can't stop all of air traffic for every fucking nut job. Most of them are they're going to get caught by the fence somehow. And they might get nicked. It's going to make them like think about pain and think about life. And because of that, things are going to start flashing in front of their eyes. And they're going to think maybe life is worth living. But sometimes they are going to get through and they're going to stall a plane. But think about it. If we stop everything because of one nut job, all the planes get stopped. You know? So just thinking about our shareholders, thinking about money, we're going to have to let them go through. Okay, Jake? I got it that time. I remembered. We love you. And you always have a job here with us for the next 6 months. So just let them go by. Let them go by. And sometimes they're going to run into a plane and they're going to die. They're going to die. But either way, if it wasn't at our airport, it would be another one. If it wasn't here, it'd be in the road. It would be right on the highway. It's one of those things we can't stop. So it's not our fault. It's not something that we should pay the price for, right? Right, Jake? We shouldn't pay the price. Us? No, not at Denver International Airport. None of the airports should have to pay the price for this. Just look the other way. If anybody says, hey, there's motion sensor or whatever, they start bringing up all of these security protocols that we have in place, they were deer. They were deer. Leave it at that. That's all it was. I'm sorry. I thought there was just some deer, some wildlife. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I figured that was the problem. While security was watching the wildlife, Michael walked toward the active runway, where he was eventually ingested by the plane's engine, which sparked a fire and forced 231 people to evacuate with emergency slides. It's one of those things that is unfortunate. We can't stop the entire airport. We can refund the tickets to these 231 people. They'll be fine. We did the math. We crunched the numbers. I need you to let him go by. I need you to let him pass. The medical examiner has ruled it a suicide. And while no note was found, the security footage shows a guy who knew exactly where he was going. So let's maybe it wasn't so cut and dry. Maybe it wasn't just suicide. Maybe this whole thing is just, I don't know, orchestrated, is like fabricated. You never know until you see the footage. So let's look at that.
This person is 41-year-old Michael Mott.
Maybe he's just drunk.
The officials have determined that this person took their own life. Take a listen.
The cause of death is multiple blunt and sharp force injuries. The manner of death is suicide.
Hold on. The cause of death is not multiple injuries from blunt objects. It's a fucking plane, bitch. Just say it was a plane. He got hit by a plane. Why does she overcomplicate this? Oh, there's multiple blunt injuries that hit the... No, he got hit by a fucking plane. It was suicide. He stepped in front of the plane. It's actually cut and dry. Now that I saw it, he literally just stepped in front. There's not one of those things where you don't see a plane coming. How did he die? He died by plane. What is this? This is why I already know they just let him go by. They just let him go by. There was a whole bunch of blunt objects, and if you actually... So cause of death isn't just plane. We can't just put plane. We can't just put plane. That feels like it's overcomplicated for no reason. But who am I? Who am I to say? It just feels like that would have been easier. Cause of death, plane.
Partnership with the Denver Police Department, fingerprints were confirmed.
So this person scales this fence. There are now some concerns, obviously, about the airport's security measures. Has anyone from the Denver airport spoken to that? And are the security measures there sufficient?
No. First of all, there's no concerns. There's no concerns. First of all, there's no concerns about the security that's happening at the airport. We're fine. This isn't a security problem. There were deer. You obviously didn't hear that.
Yeah, this was a huge topic of conversation at this press conference this morning. And the Denver CEO talked about the expansive security system they have, layers of security there, including a motion detection system,
multiple layers,
cameras. The main issue, what he said happened, was that there was a herd of deer right there at the gate nearby to where this person scaled the fence. And so there was a motion detection that went off. The person monitoring it saw it, but the camera was alternating between the deer and the person. And there was also a ditch the person could be hidden in. So it's sort of this like...
Look, it happens. It happens. There's a ditch. There's a ditch. It's not just, there's not just a deer. There's not just a deer. So what had happened was there was actually deer that was there, and the deer they were prancing, and they were just grazing, and they were looking at the grass, and there was motion sensors around the fence, but there was also deers over there. So because of the deer and the prancing that was happening, there was actually also a ditch that was nearby where the person could have been hiding, and there was also deers where the person was more than likely seeing the motion sensors going off from because of. And had been, but there was also a ditch where he could have been at. If there was not deer there, maybe he would have been seen, and either way there was a ditch. So it's clear,
you know, a combination of things that led to this person not being seen right away since the camera was trained on these deer that were right there at the fence. That is what allowed this person to sort of undetected climb over so quickly and make their way onto the runway.
You can't stop this, and that's why you see them just nodding along, They know they're being fed shit right now. They know they're being fed a bunch of shit, and they're okay with it. They've actually acquired a taste for it. They're used to it. They're used to the taste of shit. In fact, this tastes a little bit better than it usually does. Less bitter, a little better, less bitter. A little better, less bitter shit. They're used to it. They have an acquired taste for it. This is actually a nice blend, a nice blend of shit, because it's not just one of those where it's super tart. It has multiple layers to it. Like she said, multiple layers of security. We got cameras and motion sensors, and there's deer, and there's ditches, and there's sky, and he had a fence, and there was some way where he was undetected, and the cameras were just trained on the deers, and the deer were prancing, and they were just over there, and there was a ditch over here, and between the ditch and the deer, if you're thinking about motion, where's the camera going to go? It's trained on the deer, and they were prancing. They were trying to find out where the motion was. So they're just nodding that this feels good, this feels better. This is a nice blend of shit. It's not just so like, there's no way that we were able to see it. The footage there, we actually have a minute missing. It's the exact minute. It's a problem that we've known to happen. And it happens that way because the cameras run on a loop. There is a 1 minute gap where we can't record anything. Unfortunately, this was the one time where this man was able to get over the fence, and he was able to get in front of the plane. It's one of those things that unfortunately happens, and that we will hopefully be able to mitigate and fix in the future. It's not one of those types of shit. You get a nice blend. It's a nice blend to this one. It's got maybe rosemary, like some. There's different flavors and layers to this shit. There are different layers. So of course they're just nodding along, and let's just I'm getting an acquired taste. So let's just hear a little bit more. I want to hear it again. I want to hear it back. Tell me a little bit more of this story.
Nearby to where this person scaled the fence. And so there was a motion detection that went off. The person monitoring it saw it, but the camera was alternating between the deer and the person. And there was also a ditch the person could be hidden in. So it's sort of this like, a combination of things that led to this person not being seen right away since the camera was trained on these deer that were right there at the fence. That is what allowed this person to sort of undetected climb over so quickly and make their way onto the runway.
Yeah, multiple factors there. Liz
multiple
Fritz,
factors.
As always, thank you.
Thank you so much. That nice blend. What was that? Is this a homemade recipe? Was this passed down for generations? This is exquisite. I will be chewing on this shit for days. Thank you so much for coming and illuminating what had happened, because the camera was going back and forth between the person and the deer, and he also could have been in a ditch, and that's why he was hidden. Ma'am, was it recording or not? We don't. Was it recording? Did they catch the person? So if he didn't see the person, he either didn't see the person or he let the person go. Let's assume he saw the person. He probably saw the person. There's no way he didn't see the person, right? There's no way he didn't see the person. She just said it went back and forth between the person and the deer and the person and the deer. And then there must have been a ditch that he was stuck in. You don't just say there's a person right there. There's deer. There's a person right there. There's deer. And then there's no person. He must be in a ditch. No, none of these things are. You think he disappeared. There was no person. Poof. It was just a deer. These aren't the type of things that you would believe. This isn't really believable. Okay? This isn't something you'd believe. So he let the guy go. It's okay. Just say that. Just say that next time. Just say that. Let me save you a lot of time. Death by plane. He let the guy go. That's all you have to do. You don't have to, there's a whole bunch of blunt force trauma to the head. No, he got hit by a plane. He died from suicide. He jumped over the gate. We are not going to interfere. We are not going to lose our money. We are going to refund the 231 people that had to go down the fun slide. And that's what it's going to start being called. It's not going to be called the emergency slide. This is going to be at least a weekly thing that happens. Maybe even every other day at some point. Maybe daily at some point. I don't know. I don't know how bad it'll get. But it'll be normal. We won't bat an eye. We will look at this as normal. We will be just like the security guard. We're going to just look the other way. All right. How you doing, Michael? You going to go kill yourself? Yeah. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. There's monks fucking a robot in South Korea. I can't do it anymore. I understand, brother. Godspeed. I think we got one taken off to LA in here in a couple minutes, okay? We're going to be just like that. It's going to be normal. It's going to be normal. These stories are going to happen. It's going to be the fun slide. Yeah, I took a trip to Tokyo and I didn't get to take the fun slide. Didn't get to take the fun slide. It sucks. I didn't get to. Mommy, are we going to get to do the fun slide? Well, maybe. God willing, there's going to be some poor bastard out there that just wants it to end. That's just going to say, hey, I've had enough. I've had enough. I can't pick a team. I can't pick a side. I can't pick a side. These nut jobs over here, they want to live off of the fucking land and shit. Fuck that. I liked my iPhone. I just didn't want it to keep recording me. I liked my technology that I had. I liked it. I don't want to join these fucking hippies that wants to hunt down and lynch fucking AI CEOs. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I can't be like the monks. I can't be like the monks. I can't be like Frank ever since he left Susan. That's all he ever does now is he fucks that robot. He doesn't talk to his kids. He doesn't talk to them. He doesn't talk. They said Michael was a 41-year-old man. This is a man that he's lived some life at least. It's not worth it anymore. I remember the good old days is what he's going to say. Frank just left his wife and kids. He doesn't even talk to them. I used to know him. We used to golf. We used to go out. We used to have fun. I knew Frank. Ever since he left Susan, all he ever does is fuck this robot. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't pick a side. I can't pick a side. I can't pick a side, so I'm going to go to an airline. You can't draw the line, so you go to an airline. It's okay. It's okay. You're an angel now. You're an angel now. You have your wings now. Rest easy. Rest easy. Do you get to go down the fun slide? It depends. Honey, it depends. We get to go down the fun slide. Some poor bastard decides he wants to get his wings. It's It's okay. Again, I'm not saying that I endorse this. I'm not saying that this is something that we should be smiling about. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you how it is. I'm telling you how it is. We have to accept it. We have to accept it. Maybe not fully. Maybe not fully. But we have to at least accept it a little bit right now. Eventually, and it's coming soon. It's coming soon. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this date's really bad. I hope we play it back. I hope we play it back and this dated super wrong. But I think we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to pick a side. So just accept it a little bit for now, but eventually you either join the revolution, you join the hippie movement, you join the Amish, you go out and you forage for fucking berries, and you say to hell with all technology and AI and all of this fucking surveillance, fuck all of it. You go completely off the grid. You either do that or you go and fuck a robot. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I will tell you one thing. There is a guaranteed happy ending on one of those sides.